My sein. All right. Okay. Bet. Bet. Damn. All right. Dude, I haven't heard from you in so long. We literally just got off the phone, bruh. We literally just got off the phone, bruh. Lock the fuck in, dude. All right. How long is this game? My bed, death. What's up, Fanta? How long is Stanley Parable? And should we play High on Life? Oh, what the fuck? I hope this don't look weird on my. Yo, why is shit? Okay, I think. I think my. Yo, what's up? What's up, AR Lloyd? Yo, I don't know why games are coming up like this, bro. But that's why maybe. What? Oh, hell no. Bro, why is this shit looking like this, bro? Where's the 1080? The goat of siege has arrived? Yeah, something like that. You not the goat, but you alright, you alright. Cool. Yo, why the fuck? It looks normal on my screen, but it looks ass on the. What's up, birdie? Yo, why the top right, bottom right? Yo, we need an overlay to do this? Dude, this shit looks so ass, bro. Why is it doing this? Yo, what the fuck, bro? Oh, wait. Yes, I think this is it. Let's fucking go. Now my camera's blurry, bruh. Alright. Alright, I think we're good. Is that all we gotta do? I ain't fucking with none of that. Um, Good night, y'all. Good night, man. Um, Shit. Alright. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just begin the game. Yo, lock in. If you streaming on Friday, I'll be there. Yeah, I am. Alright. Is this game sad? How long is this game? Uh-oh. 40 hours. Stop lying, bruh.
This is the story of a man
Alright.
named Stanley.
Stanley, okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Stanley enjoyed this game.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever
If this is like the
Stanley.
beginner's guide, I will.
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor
Go to
for
bed.
him to
It's
follow.
like, nah.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say
Fanta better
hi.
be in here, bro.
Never in all his years at the company
He
had
suggested
this.
this.
This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to
Wait,
move
should I
for
move
the
my camera
longest
over here?
time. But as he
Is
came
that
to his
better?
wits and regained his senses,
Ooh.
he got up from his desk and stepped out of his
Nah,
office.
You gotta be right here. Okay. What the fuck? Damn, this nigga move fast as hell.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where the fuck is the meeting room? Right here? Yo?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What the fuck?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the
Can I get
detour
me a
after all,
soda?
just to spend a few moments here in this
A cold
immaculate,
drink?
beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'm gonna do the opposite of what he says.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I'm gonna do everything opposite of what he says.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Wait, no way, bro.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nah, I think Stanley walked through the blue door.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
I think Stanley walked through the blue door.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, I think Stanley walked through the blue door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see?
Uh-oh.
There's nothing here.
What the
I
fuck?
haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that?
Wait, I
Because
think I am
did.
making him
And in the
mad.
end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me
Hold
some
up.
feedback.
Yeah, I got you.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Nope, I'm gonna go.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I won.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Yeah, come on. The Stanley. What the hell? What? Are these speed runs? What the fuck?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and
He's
now
not
would be
gonna
a
comment
lovely
on the one.
opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Wait, you didn't let me answer.
In this
What the
game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world
Is that my
will
son?
really take notice. But of course, the message of
Burn
the
the
game only
baby.
becomes clear once you've
That's
been playing it
crazy.
for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of
This is
play
my
to
son,
make sure
though.
it's effective. Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh shit. Oh shit. No, son, no!
You heartless bastard. Did you
That ain't
do
my
it because you
baby.
hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Yo,
Oh, hey,
W15
since my
streak,
game
bro
is so
really
awful,
stayed
why
for
don't
the
we play someone
15
else's
streak.
game, just to ease the pain?
WBG,
Let's
man.
see.
Enjoy your
What do we
sleep.
have here?
Yo, you let me out of here, bro.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What
Well,
the
Stanley,
fuck?
is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to
Bro,
do
we're
with.
in
Is
Minecraft.
it
What the
enough?
hell?
Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
I can't
Well,
even
I'll say
jump.
this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose.
Yo, no.
Watch this,
seriously,
Stanley.
we disabled
I'm
it.
going to build a house.
What the fuck?
This will go here. No, here. And then...
Yo, narrator, your house is ass.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I
You just
made
made a
this,
dirt
Stanley.
shack, dude.
Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please,
That's a
step
birdie
inside
house?
and make
Real.
yourself comfortable.
Wait, what if I don't step inside? You live off of Quay. You live
Isn't
off
it
Quay.
grand? Isn't it
What?
perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Yes, let's go mining. Bro's actually letting me explore? Oh, yeah. W fucking Minecraft music, bro.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No, give me some torches.
Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
No, I wanted to play Minecraft. What the hell, dude?
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love
What the
it.
hell is this?
You, trapped in a
I'm
glass
back. I
box
love
with
this
no way
game
out,
so much.
listening to me talk. Oh, it's
Oh my
inspired.
goodness.
I couldn't have done it any
Let
better
me
myself.
out.
What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out.
Oh shit.
Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Fuck. What the hell is this? So many different paths. How long is this game, Fanta?
Oh, it's a puzzle.
I see.
Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Come on, this game's easy as hell.
Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience.
Oh shit. What? What? Up to 10 hours if you thoughtfully for each ending. Probably a little less. Well, we ain't doing every ending, but we'll definitely do, depending on how long this one takes, we'll definitely do a couple. Uh-oh. How the hell do I get out of here? I said thoughtfully, thoroughly. What the fuck? Help me, bruh. Get me out of here. Oh. The light. Go to the light. This shit's so creepy. Am I gonna get jump scared? Yo. Not just really something getting airy. What the
I
hell
wonder
just
what he
happened?
found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
Probably
He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back.
No way
There's
I got
no
an
other
ending.
way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Yo, W narrator, I agree. Is that the end? End is never, the end is never. Uh,
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Wait, so that
Stanley
was
decided
actually
to go
the
to the
end for
meeting
me?
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wow, that was 18 minutes, 20 minutes, bruh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Good ending, real.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of
Talk
disbelief,
less, do
Stanley
not lose on
decided to
me,
go up
easy.
to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Should we actually listen to him this time? Or should we go
Coming to a
downstairs?
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What the fuck is that? Yeah, let's listen to him. Let's get the path where we just listen to him. Let's get that out the way.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the
there a
keypad behind the
password?
boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
What?
Stanley
You
happened
literally
to
told me
input
the
correct
password.
code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Yo, what the fuck? Where's the... Oh, shit. Yo, my boss must be some... Yo, who does my boss think he is? Bro think he Batman. You fuck with this? I know it's pretty strange. Bro's a drug lord. He might be. Yeah, this ain't.
Descending deeper
I
into the
mean, we
building,
only got one
Stanley
ending so far.
realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh nah.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Wow. Where's Green Day at? I have no idea. He was here last stream though. I guess we'll go here. Yeah, let's just listen to him.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
At my house,
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature
What?
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the
God
building,
damn.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to
I ain't gonna lie, I
images
just
on a
ate
screen,
all those
and
chips.
Stanley,
Yeah, that's
one of them,
crazy.
eternally monitored in this
Lock
place
in, Birdie.
where freedom meant nothing.
Yo. God damn, they got 500 cameras in this bitch. $600?
This mind control facility, it was too
want
horrible
some
to
chips.
believe it couldn't be
Me
true.
too.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason
Wait,
he
what
was
number
happy
was
with his
Stanley? He
boring
was
job?
4
That his
something.
emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Buy some. I want some ruffles on bro. 427. Where's that at? Right there. Oh, I'm right there. Wait. Fuck. Let me see that again. 427. Bro, I need some of them truffles, bro. Them truffles smack, man. Are we escaping?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It
Them
was
truffles,
unthinkable.
man.
Wasn't
bro,
it?
They need to
Was it
bring
even
those
possible?
back.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Hey, yo.
Happy or sad.
Hello,
or content.
Labubu Rizzler.
Walking, eating,
what the fuck?
working.
Green
all
Day.
of it monitored and commanded from this
Lock
very
in.
place. And
Some
as the
baby
cold
back
reality of his
ribs.
past
Oh,
began to sink in,
God, I want some
Stanley
ribs,
decided
bruh.
that this machinery would never again exist.
My uncle, he made some turkey ribs, bro. Turkey ribs are the best thing to ever exist in this world, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls
Turkey
once
ribs
and
is the best
for
ribs
all.
to ever exist, bro. There's literally there's like a little bit of bone. Hold up. Mind control. Yeah, we had to turn that John off, bro. Some cream pie. Hey, yo. Patrick, I'll give you a cream pie.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
W New Life, yeah, bruh.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine.
No, not like that. What
Unshackled
you mean?
himself from someone
Wait,
else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
That's crazy. I'm not
And
even...
yet, even
Bro,
as the
my hair... I
immense
don't have
door
any
slowly
gray
opened,
hairs, bro. What are you
Stanley
talking about?
reflected
I'm a
on
young
how many
man.
puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Yeah, he
How
do.
had he been freed
He
from the
actually
machine's
has a
grasp?
gray hair.
What other
Wow,
mysteries did
Birdie.
this
So
strange
quick to put
building
my
hold?
business out there.
But as sunlight streamed
I got
into
one
the
gray hair
chamber,
'cause of
he
Birdie.
realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been
Oh my
seeking,
God, freedom.
but happiness. Perhaps his goal
Freedom.
had not been to
He does it
understand,
every Wednesday.
but to let go.
I stress
No
him.
longer
Yes,
would
Birdie
anyone
stresses
tell him
me
where
out.
to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives,
Oh,
it will be
W.
his. And that was all he
What world
needed
is
to know.
this?
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Stop stressing him out. Thank you, Pat.
Stanley felt the cool
Oh,
breeze upon his
shit.
skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new
I can't help
path
it.
before him.
The world's
This
so
was
beautiful.
exactly the way,
He likes it crazy.
right
No,
now,
I don't.
that
No,
things
I don't.
were meant to happen.
No, I don't.
And Stanley was happy.
W, Pat, man. Green Day really keep calling me old, bro. That's crazy. Green Day, you're right behind me for real, bro. W ending, bro. We had
All of his
freedom.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That's why I'm the right one, real. That's the canon ending. Hey, alright, let's... Huh? What? What happened?
When Stanley came to
We're
a
gonna
set
go
of
this
two
way
open
again?
doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
We're gonna go
But
down.
coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
There's one where... There's one stay in the room. It's an ending. That's crazy. Yeah, the slave ending.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired
Like
for
if you
that.
never move
And in
at the
such a
beginning.
competitive economy, why
Wait,
had
so
he taken
how long
that
do I gotta
risk?
stand
All
still
because
though?
he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously
the
out
fuck?
of
Are
existence
we-
in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley
Yo,
pondered
is we
this,
going in
he began to make
circle?
other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
What the?
Why did doors
Why can't I
close
see my feet,
automatically
bruh?
behind him
Not done.
wherever he
I don't know,
went?
maybe 30
And
seconds.
for that matter,
This one is.
these rooms were starting to look pretty
Shit.
familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at
This can't be
last,
real.
he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled.
I'm dreaming.
This is all a dream.
Yeah.
What a
We'll go with
relief
that
Stanley
one.
felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above
What the
ground.
fuck?
Then he imagined himself
I
soaring
ain't
through space on a magical star field.
I didn't
and it too appeared. It was so much fun.
Yo,
And
what?
Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
I got some good news
How
and bad
was he
news about my
remaining
life
so
right now.
lucid?
What's wrong,
And
man?
then perhaps the strangest question
Come
of
on.
them all entered
Good
Stanley's
news,
head.
nigga.
One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Wow.
Why is there a voice in
Yo,
my
Green
head
Day, lock the fuck
dictating
in, bruh.
everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was
Good news, I
describing
got
itself
hit.
being
Bad news,
considered
it's
by
an
Stanley,
ache.
who
Wow,
found it
bruh.
particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and
What in
wondered if
the
this
hell is
voice
going
spoke
on?
to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Yeah, Birdie's a little
Stanley
slow.
is as awake right now as he's ever been in
The
his
fact that
life.
she ain't get that one is kind
Now,
of
hearing
crazy.
the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice
Yo,
explain all
alright,
that?
I'm done moving.
This voice was a part of himself too.
Stanley
surely,
ate
if he
that
could
bad
just...
edible.
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a
Birdie's
dream.
locked out for sure.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the
What?
press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
My
I
boy's
am
brainwashed, bro.
Okay.
That shit ain't work.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone
shit,
wake me
okay.
up. My name is Stanley.
Okay.
I have a boss. I have an office. I am real.
Oh my God.
Please, just someone tell me
Help.
I am real. I
Help.
must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Wow. Wake me up inside.
This is the story
Won't
of a
wake
woman
up.
named
Wake
Mariella.
me up inside.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the
W?
sidewalk. And although she would
W
soon
Green
turn
Day?
to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was
Oh,
obviously
shit, you
crazy.
got the vocals.
This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look
My
like.
boy
And in
poor
that moment,
Stanley, man.
She thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
And we
It
take
was
over her.
comforting to think this, And in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What the fuck? She just left me? L person. Ain't even called the cops? Alright, we're just gonna stand still. Wait, is it if we can't move our camera or anything? Or can we move our camera? Alright, well let's just wait. Yeah, I don't know, Ganga. It might to close yourself in. Ah,
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell.
this is so
But
strange.
the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
I
Here
thought
it
there was a
comes.
monitor in the room. Yo. Oh, that was the end. Bro, we got like 4 endings already.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Then a phone
No
start
matter
ringing.
how hard Stanley
You
looked,
speedrunning
he
this
couldn't
game
find
right
a
now?
trace of his co-workers.
No, we just playing. You can go out the building. How you go out the building? There's a door over there. How we get in there? You go to the beginning room. What the fuck? What I do? You literally can't jump though. You can't jump. Unless there's a different button. I could crouch. Wait, go back to it. It is. Alright, it's filling. It's filling my screen. That shit ain't working, twin. Well, Fanta, bruh. Maybe right here. You definitely gotta get on the desk. You can't jump though.
When Stanley came to a set of two
We're gonna
open
go
doors,
this way.
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Wait, what if I jump?
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do,
I love
Stanley
milk.
leapt from the platform
Milk is
and
fire,
plunged to
man.
his death.
We
Good
just died,
job, Stanley.
bruh.
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
2% milk.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
I
simply
love that
missed
they
a
let you
memo.
do that. Yeah, same. I'm gonna go back that way. I hope you were lying.
When
Why?
Stanley came to a set of two
I know
open
it's
doors,
bad
this
for
was
you.
not the correct way to the meeting room,
But,
and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
You know, oh well.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art.
Whole milk or no
But
milk?
Eager to get back
Whole
to
milk?
business,
Hell no.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Hell no.
Stanley was so
I
bad
want my
at
milk
following
not to be
directions, it's
nasty.
incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley,
milk
I think
is
perhaps
crazy.
we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your
We
enemy,
jumped
really
over there
am.
last time.
I
Let's
realize
just
that
go up
investing
there.
your trust in someone else can
Toddler
be difficult,
drink whole
but the
milk?
fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all
Are
this
y'all
time.
crazy?
There's someone you've been neglecting,
Toddlers
Stanley.
do drink whole milk.
Someone you've forgotten about.
My boy
Please,
Green Day must
stop
be a
trying to
toddler,
make every
bruh.
decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
Who the hell's
This
her?
is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Well, to be fair,
She's
milk
been
doesn't really
waiting.
have healthy benefits. You shouldn't even be drinking milk. Any milk. Except for, like, obviously almond milk or some shit. Like, the healthy shit. Yo?
That's her, Stanley.
Meow.
You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
2 different endings in this area itself? Wait, what endings do you have in that area? And enjoyment. I can unplug it or I can answer it. I'm gonna answer it. Same motherfucker who goon 9 times a day and smoke 2 packs of cigs a day. Who the fuck?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling
If
the
it comes
front
from
of
a
the
cow,
oven.
it's unhealthy, bruh. If it comes from any animal, it's unhealthy, bruh.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all
What the
about
fuck? Yo?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here,
Smash
Stanley.
a
I'm trying to
fucking
get you
yo.
to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
No thank you.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Motherfucker, dude.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man
Holy.
named Stanley.
What? Good morning, employee. Press H.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
What if I don't want to press that?
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry
Is
for
that
him,
my wife?
except that he's chosen this life.
Bro, I'm not pressing no more buttons.
But
I
in
guess
his
I have
mind,
to.
in his mind, he can go on fantastic
What you eating?
adventures. From
What am
behind
I
his
eating?
desk,
Or
Stanley
I'm not
dreamed
eating
of wild
anything right now.
expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And
Probably
each
some
day that he
steak and
returned
some
to work was a
rice.
reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
I never said milk from a whole cow. I said all milk is bad. 2% whole milk. All milk is bad. And yes, steak is bad. I've never said it was a
he went
good thing to
further.
eat that,
He
or drink
imagined
that,
he
or
came
that.
to
What?
2 open doors,
I
and
never
that he
said
could go
2%
through
was
either.
healthier than whole milk.
At last, choice.
Steak is
It
not
barely
healthy
even
at
mattered
all.
What lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Yo,
As he
get me
wandered
out of
through
here.
this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
Who touched?
Down one
Steak is healthy now? What are we talking about? Red meat is
path lay
bad.
an
What are we
enormous
talking
round
about?
room with monitors and mind
All red
controls.
meat is bad.
Down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby. And he called
Hell
it
rage
the
bait.
Stanley
Yo,
Parable.
wait. Green Day's pulling a whole reverse
It was
psychology
such a
on me,
wonderful
bro.
fantasy.
Hell
And
rage
so in
bait
his
to
head,
you.
He relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond
You're not
hope
getting
that
me,
it would never
bruh.
end,
You're not getting
that
me,
he might
bruh.
always feel this
I
freedom.
caught on what you
Surely
doing, bro.
there's an
You're not
answer
in my
down some
mind no
new
more.
path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has.
Yeah,
Nothing has changed.
yeah,
The
exactly.
longer he
It's
spends here, the
protein,
more invested he gets.
but it's
the
still
more
not
he
healthy for
forgets
you.
which life is the real one.
It might benefit your bodies in some way.
And I'm trying to tell him this.
That doesn't
in
equal.
this world, he can never be anything but
He
an
probably
observer.
does. You're
But
right.
as long as he remains here,
But
he's slowly killing
chicken's
himself.
healthier
He
than
won't listen to me.
fucking
He
red
won't
meat.
Stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks
Again,
you
it
to
might
push a
have
button, do
it might
not
have what you
do
need for
it.
certain areas, but it doesn't mean it's healthy. What? See.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different.
What
I
makes it
suppose.
unhealthy?
I'll try once more to convey all this to him.
It's coming from something that. So, do you think pork is healthy? You probably think pork is healthy, bruh.
Compelled to,
It's coming from
I
an
must.
animal, bruh.
Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Bro, probably. Oh, That's what I'm saying. Nothing that comes from an animal is really healthy, bruh. It might give you certain benefits. Vegan chat, I see
All of
how
his
it is.
co-workers were...
Nah, I eat all that shit, bruh. I eat all of it.
No.
It's
This
just not
isn't
healthy.
the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Yeah, what? Bro, I be in that shit,
When
bro.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right, what do I do now? What ending do I do now?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Unplug.
Perhaps he
Bad.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
that's what you're meant to eat.
Standing now in this
Not
incredible room,
necessarily. I mean,
Stanley, for
people
the
live
first
off
time,
of fucking.
understood, but eager to get back to business,
People live off
Stanley
of
took
vegan
the
shit.
first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions. It's
I mean,
incredible
but
it wasn't
people are
5 years
nowadays.
ago.
People are living off. Well, maybe not. People are living off
Look,
of
Stanley,
carrots
I think
and
perhaps
other
we've
shit.
gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your
I
enemy,
eat steak,
really,
bruh.
I'm not.
I just don't
realize
drink
that
whole
investing
milk.
Your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing.
And they're
but
all
you
angry
all
vegans.
this time.
Actually, I had one of my teachers in high school was a vegan, and
Is
she was
someone
pretty
you've been
cool.
neglecting, Stanley? Someone you've forgotten?
She was
about?
pretty cool.
Please, stop trying to make every
She was a health
decision by
teacher.
yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
How
That's her,
ironic.
Stanley. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
What's
Well, that
ironic?
wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
She's probably
You
lacking
actually
energy to be
chose
angry.
incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible.
What?
Let me double check.
Bro, what? You just said all vegans are angry. And then when I say she was a good teacher, she was lacking the energy to be angry. What?
It's definitely here.
Yo.
Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves.
She's a
to
vegan
one
health
another.
teacher. She was a
Music
goat.
comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone
Vegans
is actually
hate
somehow
so
an incorrect
vegan
course
hate
of
so
action.
force.
How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything.
I ain't gonna lie, she
I
was
don't
one of the good
understand.
ones
How
though.
on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you...
She was one of the
Wait a
good
second.
ones.
Did I just see...
We don't fuck with
No,
vegans
that's
over
not
here,
possible.
man.
I can't believe it. How had I not noticed
Epstein
it
was a
sooner?
vegan. Look at him
You're not
now.
Stanley. You're a real person. I
Uh-oh.
can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you
He
run
found
around
out
in
who
this
we
game
are.
for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did
Epstein
you not
was a
grasp
vegan?
the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk
That's
on
crazy.
my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we
Bro
can
was eating
educate you
kids.
properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe
Dude's
this
mind
helpful
is cooked.
instructional video.
Choice. It's the
What?
best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
What am I even playing,
In this
bruh?
scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He
Okay.
could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could
Nah, it ain't
systematically
bad.
set fire to
It's
every
just
office
I have no
within a
idea,
30
like,
kilometer
all these-
radius of his house.
I have
Which
no idea
choice
what's going
will you
on.
make? Remember that unlike here, the real
How I
world
get to that
makes
one-
sense.
What
At
is
no
going
time should
on?
you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis
Come
is
on,
the best
guys.
part to a healthy decision-making
We
process.
definitely gotta find out how to
Most
escape
medical
the building
professionals
ending.
recommend making
Bet.
at least 8 choices
What
per
the
day.
fuck?
Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
Real.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
That is crazy. We're a little.
Welcome
What the
back.
fuck?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate
W
as a result
in-
of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good
Huh?
decision-making, we're going to revisit a
What?
choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. That wasn't the ending. We get back up here?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all.
Yeah,
We
it's
just
so
need to get you
interesting.
home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately,
Yo.
it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
I prefer the term alpha male than meat sack. Real. We're all alpha males and females here. What up, y'all? I'm the alpha. Yo. Am I just going?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Realistically, Pat the alpha? Yeah.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
There's about to be
I'm
two
quite sure
endings,
you'll be
right?
up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
What the hell is this? No way. Bro fully thought it was left. Alright, bro. I didn't want to go the way he wanted me to go. What's going on in here?
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
I'm sorry,
what
sir.
What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now.
I'm
And
sorry,
what am I supposed
sir.
to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to
Dyslexic.
that?
I am
can't erase that
dyslexic, bruh,
knowledge.
my
I'll have to
bad.
live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely?
I feel bad
to
for
willingly
him.
destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I
For
do?
Quay?
What do I? No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
No,
I
don't shut the
have
game
to.
down. Let us live. Uh-oh. Wait. For narrator, why you feel bad for him? Because we ruined his game. This is a long ass ending, bruh.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You
My
just had to
bad, bro.
see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He
I'm
actually
sorry.
knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That
Does
thought
he?
hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh,
Damn, bro. I'm sorry, sir.
my story.
Fuck
If
you and
you'd
your
just gone through
story,
the door
piece
on the
of
left,
shit.
You would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Wait, what if
I'm
I-
quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Was that an
doors,
ending?
He entered the door on his left.
What if I go in the right one again? Is it going to play out the exact same? Fuck.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to
We
a
already been
staircase,
downstairs.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yo, okay. He's a little wow. Okay, buddy.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once
This
again
is different than
stunned to
what it was
discover
before.
no indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door
That's
lay all
insane,
the answers
bruh.
to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night
Wait, what's the
Shark
passcode?
115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
What
He
did he
drew
just
a
say?
sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shock 111. The fuck did he say?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
Oh, Night
He
Shark
spoke it into the
115.
receiver, right there on
He
the
said
wall.
6767. Night Shark 115. Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
I literally
Please
just said
speak the
it.
code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine.
What? Wait, is it me or is that game actually... What the fuck is this shit? Fuck, I accidentally quit the game, bruh. God damn it. God damn it, bro. I just quit the game and
All
sold.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Do we gotta go? We gotta do that whole John again?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling
Gotta do the whole
wave of
John again?
disbelief,
Yeah.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office,
What was the
Stanley
code again? It
once
was,
again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute
Wait,
to
I
just
actually-
let the narrator talk.
I actually
That kind of
fucking
anxiety
guessed that
isn't
code.
healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Alright, buddy. Wait, y'all fuck with this? I
Feeling
fuck with...
soothed and
Bro!
rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward.
Saying my
into the
rap over the
open
music?
passageway.
Hell no. Oh shit. Alright. Should we leave the thing on?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Nope.
Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Wait, I want to meet my violent death.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Fuck it. Yeah, that nigga died. We're gonna end up back. What?
As the machine
Ah.
went into motion and Stanley was inched
Wait.
closer to his
Wait.
demise, he reflected that his life
Wait.
had no consequence whatsoever.
Let me out.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture.
Oh my God.
He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
Oh my God.
Perhaps his death was of
Let me out.
loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
No.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What? The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a
Yo.
few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you
What?
long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do
Is
you
this
see?
literally The Office?
Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? What am I playing? Office computers? Door 1? Niggas in the Matrix. I'ma kill you, Gango. Wow, why, bruh? Why would you kill me, bro? Oh, wait. Actually, I'ma kill you. What is this? We ain't get there yet. Those are a bunch of my offices. Exit.
Oh, look at these two.
I got a
How
baby
they
in my
wish to
ear, bruh.
destroy one another.
I'ma
How
kill
they wish
something
to
else
control
too.
one another. How they both
Hey,
wish to
yo,
be
what that
free.
mean?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true
Escape and press what?
choice. Whatever you do,
Quit?
choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time
Crouch? I could have crouched? Fuck. Game? Game? Wait, is he actually dead? No way. He just get. Do I press begin again? Alright, what other endings is there? What else can I do?
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
You finished. I don't even know what else. Yeah, I did. I don't even know what else. There's a bunch of endings. I don't even know what other endings there are. There's one where you What? Oh shit. You're like in a galaxy? How do I do the leave ending? Can I get on this desk somehow? I don't know. Leave, bro? How? I literally can't get on the desk. What the fuck? I can't get over.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
Self-glazed.
Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it.
Yo.
Will it be worth it for you to
This
restart
motherfucker.
and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in
Wait,
total
he's
just to
yapping.
have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one.
Bro.
So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first
What happens if you
how
pick yes?
tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the
Holy
lucky
shit,
ones.
this guy's
Though
yapping.
If the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision.
Am I
whether
looking
to
up
come
or
back
down?
here, continue with
Aw,
the game,
shit.
or just sit in this spot forever and ever.
Alright, am I looking?
Cheers.
Ah, fuck. Damn. Alright, am I looking? Alright, never mind. Fuck it. Wait, he actually makes me restart? Wow. Yeah, I am gonna pick yes now. There's gotta be like a...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I just picked begin the game. I just picked begin the game again and it put me back.
Yet there was not a single
It didn't even
person
put me
here
back at the
either.
beginning.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, they put me at the doors. Okay. Wait, this is new. You can in a broom closet. Ah, we got some elevator music. Okay. What the fuck? Is that motherfucker singing? Huh? Back to it, guys. Is he singing in my ear? Alright, I guess. You say if I go where? Over here? The bathroom. Oh, this is new. Because the boss knows that. Says goes. If the bosses suffer lose losses, then what? What can we do? What is this game? The Stanley Parable.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Hold up, I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. All right, I'm back. All right, lock in, lock in. Uh, Talking to his imaginary friend is crazy. Oh, Dakota. How you know I was talking to my imaginary friend, bro? Literally no one was there. Who was he looking at? Bros fent out. Yo, y'all think I'm on drugs?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
You good?
Had he truly spent his
What are you
entire
talking
life
about?
utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Oh, we could go up here?
Or sad, or content.
What are you looking at?
Eating, working, all of it monitored and
No,
commanded from this
nothing.
very
What are you
place.
talking about?
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery
Wait, there's
would
different
never
ways to
again
go?
exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Alright, we're gonna go turn off the, what's it called?
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty,
Keep it on?
his
Yeah.
obligation, to put an end to this horrible... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine.
Bro,
for
stop, you're
yourself.
dead
Is
ass
that what you
freaking me out.
wanted?
What are you talking
Control?
about?
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine
Run!
can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say...
Wait, what am I supposed to
2
do?
minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
What?
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them.
I do not
I
remember
turned off the
how.
machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in
What
this
am I supposed
instance
to
of the story.
do?
Sometimes when I tell
Purple,
it,
purple.
I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I
Yeah,
almost hate
GG's
to
were
see
cooked.
it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
I'm so cooked, bruh.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
I'm
to
cooked.
see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in
I'm dead.
until the moment I say, happily ever up.
That's insane, bruh. Like, it's possible to avoid this. I just don't remember how. Yeah. Yo?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Bro, what the fuck? Huh? What? Yo, they didn't even give me the chance, bro. They just spawned. I can't even go back to the original
Stanley
John.
felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach. Giddy but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Should I take the...
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get
Have you
even
ever gone
further off
straight at
track.
the
So
that
now in
part?
order to get back, he
No,
needed
I
to
haven't.
go from here it's left. Oh no, No, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Oh, I know this ending.
Now,
Yo.
let's see, we went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way. No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay.
I love this one. What?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, don't go out there. What the fuck? Bro, shot out. Wait, oh, where do I go? Where I go? Where do I go? To the door like normal? Okay, bad.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over. Completely
What?
fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking
Bro
you?
broke the
I'm
game.
the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh, we're in the back rooms. GG's. What? What? Am I just going
I'll say it.
backwards?
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Dude, I was still looking around. Is this still the same? It ain't
All
in
his
yet.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
Keep at
decided
it.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Hey, yo. How he fucking up his own story?
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The
And we're about to
story.
just go in circles,
Here it
aren't we?
comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
What?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an
What?
office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Let's
Congratulations!
go.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
I win.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Yes,
Some
I
people are
did.
fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
What?
All right. I've got a
Quayshawn, bro,
solution.
stop.
This
What are you
time, to make
talking
sure we don't
about?
get lost, I've employed the help
What
of
did
the
I do?
Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just
What?
follow the line. How simple is that?
Do I follow the line? He's on super fin. Do I follow the line or do I go straight? I'm tempted to go straight, bro. Fanta, what do I do? Fucking, I'm gonna follow the line.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply
Are you
by
gonna
the
ignore
act
this
of
man talking
moving
to himself?
forward, are we implying a journey such
Who's
that a
talking to
destination
themselves?
is inevitably conjured into being via the very
What?
manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Hey, fucking yo. W tunes.
Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
Go back and look
Stanley,
out. What?
this fern will be very important later in the story.
Birdie, can you give me a
Make
water,
sure you study
please?
it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Fuck that flower, man. What the hell are you talking about?
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No, no. Line.
What?
You do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story?
Yeah,
Is
hold on,
any of
I'm
this
thinking-
ringing a bell?
Okay.
Oh, no.
It still ends up the
Deadline,
same,
how could you
bruh.
have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Well, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
The Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly
L
doable.
line.
Why don't we simply
I
start
agree.
wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and
Yeah.
Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our
Yeah,
story
circles.
to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
What? Hey, yo, it actually does lead somewhere. That's crazy.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
All right. Now,
A choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need.
all right,
minute
we
to
got a
think
decision.
here. just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse
I think he's
door's
thinking too
origin.
hard.
So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by
Hold
all
up,
accounts,
snack.
the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this?
What?
The confusion in
Dirty
there.
ass snack.
You're telling me that's what this
Who's she
is?
talking to?
It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it?
Poor
Did
narrator.
we break the cycle? The,
He got me
whatever
trapped.
it is that made this schedule.
Fuck this narrator.
How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime... All of his co-workers were gone.
Is this a new one?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Or is it the same thing? Oh, okay. I'm going to jump out here and click yes.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its
Am I looking up or
examination of
down?
structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay.
Damn it, how'd you know?
What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Okay. Let's
There
relax.
once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly.
Okay.
What Stanley liked most was buttons.
Mm-hmm.
He pushed them like some kind of glutton.
Okay.
Did it all day in a meaningful way. But his brain had long ceased to function.
Okay.
Which is why he is in this parable, and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
W. Is that it? Wait, he's done? But I could stay here all day and listen to this heat. Bro, what? Alright, I guess we should just begin. Okay,
All of his co-workers were gone.
this
What
is
could it
new.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You could do the room closet ending. Where's that at? I think it's on the way to the boss's office. I bet. This is new though. The paper wasn't on the floor like this.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to it. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
What do you do?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow.
Don't leave,
Just
okay.
an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
It's all in the narration.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Narrator, leave me alone.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story.
What oil do y'all use for
whatsoever.
cooking?
never
I
would
just
have
start
thought
using
you should.
avocado oil.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you
Fanta,
go
what
talk
oil
about this
you
with your
use?
friends,
Do you
you'll
even
say,
use oil or do you use butter?
Did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite.
I hope your friends find this concerning.
Is that it?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Vegetable
He probably
oil.
only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That
Yeah, I
and
used
the
to use
drugs.
olive oil, but
Also,
I
Stanley is addicted to drugs
just
and
kinda-
hookers.
olive oil's kind of ass. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about
He's
what's
mad.
going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or
Oh,
she has
shit.
fallen prey to any number of your
Wait, I'm not
counter-scientific
dead.
physiological
I'm not dead. I'm
vulnerabilities. It's
alive.
indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse
This
from
will
the
give you the
area
second part.
and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming.
You can leave
So
after
that the
this
irony
and then
and
go back
insightful
and
commentary of this game is not lost
I
on
bet.
them. All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway. Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. Fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be
Player
waiting for
2
when
is
you're ready to
crazy.
pick up the story again.
Is that it? Can I leave? Okay. Alright, what do we do
Coming to a
now?
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, wait. Go up? Okay. Puss out? What the hell are you talking about? When you get to the boss's door, let them close with the... Wait. When you get to the boss's doors, let them close without you in the room. Yeah, like that. I gotta be quick. I don't think it works.
Here's the door.
Let's go. I go back down. What'd I do? I guess I go back down. And go back into the fucking broom closet, bro. No fucking way. No dialogue. Wait, I could go all the way back now? I shut him up? That's insane. Now what? I forgot what to do after. Oh, there's a door open right here. What? Oh. You are now leaving. Okay. Yo. What's that one ending where you where you keep jumping off the that little railing area? That's the only ending I know about this game. That one where he's telling you don't jump. Are we just going in circles? Oh no, we're actually going up. Oh, that's the space one? Yeah, how you get there? Escape pod launch bay. All this because bro pump faked the door. Yo? Hello? Where the fuck? Oh. I guess that was the ending.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is
1,000?
correct?
God damn.
Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
I've never heard this dialogue ever. Where's the boxes though? Guess we go straight. And narrator, we don't hear the narrator talking. Narrator's cooked. Bro offed himself, bro. Where's our boxes at?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic, but eager to get back to business,
Hold up.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright, let's try going. Let's try going.
And so he detoured through the
all the
maintenance
way.
section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Wait. Yeah.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Can I pump fake him again? We already got that ending, right?
Here's the door, just go.
What's the code again? 2845. What if I just keep spamming the door? I can't do nothing else. He just said go is crazy. Yeah, he's tired of us, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, I'm gonna try to do that crouch before we get smashed.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
We'll
Facility.
go.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
How does crouching work though if
As
the
the
whole
machine
thing's
whirred
get
into
if the whole thing
motion,
gets
Stanley was
smashed?
inched closer and closer to his demise. He reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned
I don't know,
and willingly
but
accepted this
yeah,
violent
that's
end
possible.
to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
All right, we're back here. What the hell? Go.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to
No,
accomplish?
I guess this is the same shit.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
We ain't go this way. I think they trippy ass shit. Like, there's all these endings that we ain't even get yet, bruh. We run for major thing. Yeah, you didn't get the jump. The jump ending? What's the jump ending? You just spam jump until you jump. Or you jump off. Oh, yeah. I want to do that. Wait. Where do we go? I forgot. Oh, down this way.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can
Maybe
you
we
see?
crouch here.
Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be
So
seen.
what should we play on Friday?
But listen to me.
Should we try that
You can
God of War
still
game?
save
Yeah, we're
these
gonna
two.
crouch.
You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path.
Alright.
Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it.
Come
Don't
on.
let time choose for you. Don't let time
Damn. Yeah, it didn't work. Did you get the Minecraft ending? Yeah, I think. Didn't we go in Minecraft? I mean, we were in Minecraft and he built a dirt house and shit. Oh wow. Okay. What else? What else do we do? I don't know. I feel like we pretty much did everything that
All of his
isn't a
co-workers
secret,
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided
except
to go
for
to the
doing the
meeting room. Perhaps he had
Yeah, how did
seen
we
Mr.
get there?
Miller. When
We go to
Stanley
the
came
stairs
a
and
set
go
of two
downstairs?
open doors, he entered the
I
door
think
on
the
his
right.
left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
What are we
And
doing?
here it was,
Is there something we could
the
do
lounge.
here?
What a room, Stanley thought to himself. What a room, what a room, what a room. This is what Stanley thought. What a room. What a room, what a room. What a room. Va-va-voom. What a room.
Nigga, nothing in my ear? What the fuck?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Oh, I didn't get
The
this
room
ending.
so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Bro's a hater.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left. Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
One thing about bro is he's gonna hate you. No more dialogue.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took
Damn
the
it.
first open door on his left to get back to business.
I remember what. Yeah, Birdie's playing, bro. Birdie is playing. Like, there's all these stores, bruh. All these stores, the Fresh Market, Market District, BJ Wholesale Club. Not all of them are closed. You didn't even... Actually, those ones are. Don't come up here, bro. Don't come up here, bro. Like, yeah, Giant Eagle, bro.
Closed. Target closed. Market District closed.
It doesn't say Giant Eagle's closed. She's scamming and shit, bro. Lying ass. Is this sitter closed? Lying ass, bro. It don't say that for me.
Stores currently closed. I don't know where you're ordering from.
Okay, bro. Get on my face, bro. Alright, get out my face, little nigga. Alright, where I go,
Following
Fanta?
directions, it's incredible he
You go on the
wasn't 5 years
platform,
ago.
jump off onto the right side. So I go to that platform? Women. I agree. So I get onto that.
Look,
Okay.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been
Fuck
about
both of
nothing
y'all.
but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten.
What?
Really? I'm in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Is it here?
Look, let me prove it.
Haven't
Let
I
me
been down
prove
here?
that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
Oh, we
Stanley
didn't go
walked
through the red
through a
door.
red door.
We did the blue door. We didn't do the red door.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Which one? Which one? Fuck it.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't
We're
it?
in
If we
space.
just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley.
What if I jump?
I feel happy. I actually
Damn it.
feel happy. No, wait. Where are you going?
Oh, here it is.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if
Yeah,
you
this
die,
is
the game will
this is the
reset.
only ending
We'll
I
lose
know.
all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. No! Oh, thank God. No. No, no, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this? Stanley, let's go back to the other room. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Damn,
Reading
that
the
is
situation
fucked up.
correctly.
But fuck you, narrator.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
I am.
I just wanted us to get along.
No, you
I
didn't.
guess that was too much to ask.
You killed me.
Looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
You literally killed me.
Well, this one
You
is
blew
yours.
me up.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
That's fucking crazy.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided
It's
to go to
raining.
the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
How I get in there? Is there another ending?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
These
entered
are
the
all the
door on
ones
his
I
left.
know. There's a bunch more. Damn.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay. But eager to get back to business,
Yeah, I
Stanley
think
took
so.
the first open door on his left.
Oh wait, how do I get back to the Burning Baby one? We didn't.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I think that was the first ending I got.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the... What? Really?
How do
I'm
we
in
get
the
down
middle of
there?
something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are
Can
you
we get
that
down
convinced
there?
that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Damn.
Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see, there's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this
Hey,
what
yo.
you wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that?
I'm sorry,
Because
sir.
I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This
Oh, we
already
didn't go
feels
down the
leaps
third
ahead
option.
of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
What the fuck?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
So it doesn't matter if we give them a 1 or it's just different
In
dialogue.
this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
All right, we let
You
the
hit
baby
button
die
to
last
move
time.
back
Let's
to the
let's
right,
save the
and if it
baby.
reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will
Oh, I'm
really
tired.
take
Holy.
notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Wait, genuinely, what are we supposed to do? Alright, yeah, we're just gonna let the baby die.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite
Bro, I
me?
was not sitting there
If it's the
doing that
latter,
for
well, I
like
don't know
12
what to do. I'm
hours.
completely
What?
out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Minecraft. Alright, yeah, we already did that ending. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's any more. What?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, we know the ending to that one.
Here's the door, just go.
Alright, yeah, I don't know anymore. I think I'm gonna end it here, man. I gotta go cook. Plus I'm tired. W game though, man. I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed trolling the narrator. Me and narrator, we got beef. But W game. I'm not sure we're gonna be playing on Friday, but I'll ask the Discord when that day comes.